What meanings and other items? Extremist, a person whose opinions, especially about religion or politics, are extreme and who may do things that are violent, illegal, etc. for what they believe. Charampanthi. Militant, using or willing to use force or strong pressure to achieve your aims, to achieve social or political change. Anarchist, a person who believes that laws and government are not necessary. Terrorist, a person who uses violent action in order to achieve political aims or to force a government to act. Contagious by touch. Contagious, touching or next to something. Example, the countries are contagious. Nuptial or nuptial, only before noun, connected with marriage or a wedding. Nuptial bliss বৈবাহিক সুখ, a nuptial mass বৈবাহিক গান, ম্যারেজের আগে এ বসে না, ওয়েডিংয়ের আগে এ বসে। Succumb, not to be able to fight an attack or illness, a temptation. Disparate, a disparate group of individuals, অসদৃশ্য। Aggrandize, ক্ষমতা, মর্যাদা, বৃত্ত ও গুরুত্বে বৃদ্ধি করা। He is bent on personal aggrandizement. Typify, প্রতীক হওয়া বা প্রতিনিধিত্ব করা। Divergent, বিচ্যুত, অপসরণশীল। Divergent. Meander, এদিক ওদিক ঘুরে বেড়ানো, উদ্দেশ্যহীনভাবে কথা বলা। Wander. Menace, ভীতি প্রদর্শন করা, হুমকি দেওয়া। সার্কেসিয়াস, পরোক্ষ, ঘোরানো, বৃত্তাকার। ফরেজ ফর, অন্বেষণ করা, খাদ্য ইত্যাদি। আল্ট্রাভায়ার্স, বিয়ন্ড ইউর লিগ্যাল পাওয়ার অর অথরিটি, ল্যাটিন ল। ব্লাটান্ট, হইচি করিয়া আসিয়া পড়ে এমন। অভার্ট, প্রকাশ্য, স্পষ্টত, প্রতীয়মান। ইনিমিক্যাল, হার্মফুল, হস্টাইল, অপোস্ট। ইফেস, টু রাব আউট, টু অবলিটেরেট, ঘষে তুলে ফেলা, নিশ্চিহ্ন করা। I am all in, I am very tired. Blue chips, industrial shares considered to be a safe investment. To read between the lines, to read carefully to find out any hidden meaning. In frenzy, to violate, or in France, to violate, লঙ্ঘন করা। Quaint, whimsical, skillful. Delay, expedite, detain, dispatch. Delay, detain, দেরি করিয়ে দেয়া। Expedite, dispatch, ত্বরান্বিত করা। Elucidate, to expand on, to make something clear by explaining it more fully. Ominous, suggesting that something bad is going to happen in the future. Example, she picked up the phone, but there was an ominous silent at the other hand. Sinister, seeming evil or dangerous, making you think something bad will happen. Seeming evil or dangerous, making you think something bad will happen. Example, there is another more sinister possibility. Stagnation plus inflation. It occurs when a country's inflation rate is high and the unemployment rate is high. Scuttle, scurry, to run with quick, short steps. Stance, Staunc, stance, to stop the flow of something, especially blood. Surveillance, the act of carefully watching a person suspected of a crime or a place where a crime may be committed. Observation, the police are keeping the suspects under constant surveillance. Propitious, trick, যথোপযুক্ত। Propitious means যথোপযুক্ত. Trickle, to flow or make something flow slowly in a thin stream. Example, tears or trickling down her cheeks, drip of liquid, to fall in small drops. Example, she was hot and sweat dripped into her eyes. exas- exacerbate, to make something worse, especially a disease or problem. Aggravate. The symptoms may be exacerbated by certain drugs. ইন্টার ইন্টু আলোচনা শুরু করা, ইন্টার নথিভুক্ত করা, ইন্টার অন রাপন আরম্ভ করা। এমফেসাইজ এমফেসাইজ অন হবে না যখন এমফেসাইজ ট্রানজিটিভ ভার্ব বোঝাবে। পুট লে প্রেস হলে এমফেসাইজ অন হবে। এমফেসাইজ অন হবে না যখন এমফেসাইজ ট্রানজিটিভ ভার্ব বোঝাবে। পুট লে প্রেস হলে এমফেসাইজ অন হয়। অ্যাংরি অ্যাংরি অ্যাট উইথ ব্যক্তির সাথে রাগান্বিত, অ্যাংরি অ্যাট অ্যাবাউট কোনো কিছু নিয়ে রাগান্বিত। স্টকিংস হাঁটু পর্যন্ত লম্বা মোজা স্টকিংস। প্রো ফর্মা কেবল আনুষ্ঠানিক হিসেবে। এক্সাম্পল, প্রো ফর্মা ডকুমেন্ট ক্যান বি ইউজড অ্যাজ এ মডেল। ওটা দেখে পরবর্তীতে ফর্ম ফিল আপ করা হয়। মরবিডিটি বিষণ্ণতা, মন ভরা ভাব। ড্রিমি থিঙ্কিং অর imagining, dreamy thinking or imagining, especially of agreeable things, fanciful musing, day dreaming. Forthcoming, incoming, upcoming, imminent. Anesthesia আবেদন বা অসারকরণ। ক্যাটারপিলার অর্থলোভী, রেপাসিয়াস শুয়াপোকা। gargantuan before noun, extremely large, enormous, appetite, meal, reticent, unwilling to tell people about things, reserved, uncommunicative. Example, she was shy and reticent. He was extremely reticent about his personal life. Puny, small and weak, feeble, insipid, having almost no taste or flavor, not interesting or exciting. Trait of a remark or opinion, dull and boring because it has been expressed so many times before, not original. Study, স্বাস্থ্যবান, সমর্থ। girth, the measurement around something, especially a person's waist. Rotund, plump, having a flat, round body. Noun, rotundity. Go around, round, to be enough for everyone to have one or some. Example, there are not enough chairs to go around. Tendril, a thin curling stem that grows from a climbing plant. Example, a plant uses tendrils to attach itself to a wall or other support. Contemporaneous, happening or existing at the same time. রিটেইনার, সম্ভ্রান্ত ব্যক্তির বিশ্বস্ত ভৃত্য বা অনুচর। রেটিনিউ, a group of people who travel with an important person to provide help and support in tourists. Coven, a group of meeting of witches. Vassal, a country that depends on and controlled by another country. Suitor, a man who wants to marry a particular woman. Suitor. Gain, get, have, etc. The upper hand, together, an advantage over somebody, so that you are in control of a particular situation. Ballad, a song or poem that tells a story, a solo popular song about love. Dirge, dirge, a song sung in the past at a funeral or for a dead person. Effigy, a statue of a famous person, a saint or a god. Profundity, the quality. Profundity means the quality of understanding or dealing with a subject at a very serious level. The quality of being very great, serious or powerful. Example, he lacked profundity and analytical precision. The profundity of her misery, offered, done in an open way and not secretly. Covered, secret or hidden, making it difficult to notice. Intractable, very difficult to deal with. Conjure, to do clever tricks such as making things seem to appear or disappear as if by magic. T.S. Eliot পুরো নাম থমাস স্ট্যান্স এলিয়ট। As many as, a phrase used to qualify the meaning of many as a very large number, depending on what follows it. Example, you can take as many pens as you need. Culpable. Culpable means responsible and deserving blame for having done something wrong. Culpable homicide means in some countries the crime of killing somebody illegally but not deliberately. Extortion. Extortion means the act of making somebody give you something by threatening them. Example: the gang extorted money from over 30 local business. Exasperate. Exasperate means to annoy or irritate somebody very much. Infuriate. Noun. Exasperation. A grown look, sign of sigh of. Retroactive. Retrospective means thinking about or connected with something that happened in the past. Perforation. Perforation means a small hole in a surface, often one of a series of small holes. Recourse. Recourse means the fact of having to or being able to use something that can provide help in a difficult situation. আশ্রয় অবলম্বন. Endorse. To pay publicly that you support a person, statement, or course of action. Purloin. To steal something or to use it without permission. Infringe. Transgress. To break or violate law or a rule. Infringe means transgress. Supercilious. Infringe, transgress means to break or violate a law or a rule. Supercilious means having towards other people as if you think you are better than they are. Superior. Amenable means easy to control. Forgo. Forgo means to decide not to have or do something that you would like to have or do. Contentions. Contentions means likely to cause disagreement between people. Issue, topic, subject. Imbecile. Imbecile means idiot. Imbecility, idiocy. Imbecility means idiocy. Imbecile means idiot. Imbecility means idiocy. Renounce means বর্জন, পরিহার, ত্যাগ করা. Special. Special means স্থান সংক্রান্ত. SPATIAL means স্থান সংক্রান্ত. Smug. Smug means আত্মতৃপ্ত বা self satisfied. Croak. Banged duck. Croak means banged duck. Bray. Bray means গাধার ডাক. Bray means গাধার ডাক. Temerity, insolence, ধৃষ্টতা, অধ্যত্ত. Nebulous, স্পষ্ট, আবছা. Vogue, prevailing, fashion. Vague, uncertain or ill-defined. Evolution, অজু, ধোয়া. Aberration means deviation, বিচ্যুতি. ABERRATION, deviation. Boisterous means noisy, কোলাহলপূর্ণ. Accentuate means to emphasize, জোর দেওয়া. Divulge means প্রকাশ করা. Belittle means খর্ব করা, মূল্য হ্রাস করা, মর্যাদা হানি করা. Listless, হতোদ্যম. Perfunctory of an action done as a duty or habit. Of an action done as a duty or habit without real interest, attention or feeling. অযত্ন বা অবহেলায় সম্পাদিত নিয়ম মাফিক. Example: the only made a perfunctory effort. অযত্ন বা অবহেলা সম্পাদিত নিয়ম মাফিক হচ্ছে perfunctory of an action. The Three Musketeers, a novel by Alexander Dumas. Three Musketeers লেখছে আলেকজান্ডার ডুমাস. এটা একটা নভেল. ইফিজি কোনো ব্যক্তির পুত্তলিকা. ইফেজি টু বার্ন এ পার্সন ইন এফেজি, ঘৃণার প্রতীক রূপে পুষ্পতলিকা দাহ করা. ডায়ার্স DIRG অন্ত্যেষ্টিক্রিয়ার সময় গাওয়া শোকসঙ্গীত, মৃতের জন্য শোকসঙ্গীত. হ্যামলেট এ ভ্যারি স্মল ভিলেজ. ইন্ট্রাস্ট A to B. Entrust A with B. Entrust something to somebody. Entrust somebody with something. I like almost all of them. I almost like এরকম হবে না. I like almost all of them. Almost plus noun or noun phrase. Dissent, to have or express. Opinions that are different from those that are officially accepted. DISSENT, to keep one's fingers crossed. আশায় থাকা. আশায় থাকা. To keep one's fingers crossed means আশায় থাকা. Blow up a tree. Blow out a light. Blow off নির্গত করা বা ধোয়া. Acquiescence, ACQUIESCENCE. The fact of being willing to do what somebody wants and to accept their opinions even if you are not sure that they are right. Acquiescence means the fact of being willing to do what somebody wants and to accept their opinions. Acquisition, even if you are not sure that are that they are right. Acquisitions means the fact of being willing to do what somebody wants to and to accept their opinions, even if you are not sure that they are right. Parthenon. Parthenon means the chief temple of the goddess Athena, built on the Acropolis at Athens. Pericles, Athenian leader, noted for advancing democracy in Athens and for ordering the construction of the Parthenon. Demagogue. Demagogue means a political leader who tries to win support by using arguments based on emotion rather than reason. Sobriety means the state of being sober, the fact of being sensible and serious. Propriety. Propriety means moral and social behavior that is considered to be correct and acceptable. Lousy. Lousy means very bad, used to show that you are feel annoyed or insulted because you don't think that something is worth very much. Extrovert. Poll. An unofficial poll voting or public opinion about a matter. Genesis, a beginning, a starting point. Imbibe, to drinking, to absorb, to assimilate. Plurality, the holding of more than one fish at a time. Bootleg means to smuggle. Plebiscite, plebiscite মানে হচ্ছে গণভোট, a term related to politics. Archipelago, archipelago means a collection of many islands. To meet travel halfway means to be puzzled. Soft soap, flutter for self motives. Complacent means প্রতিত্ব আত্মপরিতৃপ্ত সেলফ স্যাটিসফাইড. অফিসিয়াস মিন্স অনধিকার চর্চা কর্তব্যপরায়ণ. সুপারশিয়ালিয়াস সব কিছু ঘৃণা বা তুচ্ছ করে এমন গর্বিত বা উন্মাসিক. Dog days means hot weather. Stagflation means economic slowdown. Stance means to put an into. Belated means tardy বিলম্বিত. Innocuous ক্ষতি করে না এমন harmless. Compliment, a remark that expresses praise or admiration of somebody. Compliments means polite word or good wishes. Recontier গল্প বলিয়ে, রিকন্টিয়ার হচ্ছে গল্প বলিয়ে. অ্যামিয়েবল মিন্স অমায়িক, অ্যামিকেবল বন্ধুত্বপূর্ণ. সিডান শিবিকা, ঢুলি, পালকি, চার ও ততোধিক ব্যক্তির জন্য সম্পূর্ণ আবৃত মোটরগাড়ি সিডান. হ্যাঙ্গার বিমান ছাউনি, বিমান ঘর. রাঙ্ক আরইউএনজি ময়ের ধাপ, সমাজে বা চাকুরির সর্বোচ্চ ধাপ. রাং আরইউএনজি রাং রাং রাং. Restive, unable to stay still or unwilling to be controlled, especially because you feel bored or not satisfied. Rant. Rant. Ephemeral. Ephemeral means short-lived. Vicarious means দেখে বা পরে নিজে না করে অনুভূত অভিজ্ঞতা লব্ধ. প্লাসাইড প্লাকাইট শান্ত করা বা প্লাসিড শান্ত করা. স্পেসিফাই. প্রেজেন্ট প্রত্যয় উৎপাদনে সক্ষম. কনভিনসিং. ইনজেনাস সহজ সরলকপট নেই. Proscribe, to say officially that something is banned. Proscribe means to say officially that something is banned. Ringmaster, a person in charge of a circus performance. Smile on, shy হওয়া. Bring forth, উৎপাদন করা. Pun, pun, the clever or humorous use of a word that has more than one meaning, or of words that have different meaning but sound that same. Example, we are banking on them lending us the money. No pawn indeed, no pawn. Bail, BL, bail, a large amount of a light material pressed tightly together and tied up. Base of hay, straw, cotton, wool, etc. 1649 to 1660, the Commonwealth and Protectorate. Berkeley style and later Rothschild, Milton, Andrew, Marvell, Thomas Hobbes. এগুলো হচ্ছে কমনওয়েলথের. 1660 to 1700, the Restoration. The Restorationের লেখক হচ্ছেন জন ড্রাইডেন. 1700 to 1800, the Elizabethan, the 18th century, the Enlightenment, New Classical period. The Augustan age হচ্ছে 1700 to 1740 Alexander Pope, Augustine is there, Jonathan Swift, Samuel Johnson সবাই Augustine is there. 1785 to 1830 Romanticism, the age of revolution বলা হচ্ছে 1785 to 1830 Esticolores, Jane Austen, the Bonds 1830 to 1901 Victorian period, early, middle and late Victorian, Charles Dickens, Robert Browning, George Eliot, Alfred Lord Tennyson. Good. 1901, 1901 to 1960 modern period, the Edwardian era হচ্ছে 1901 to 1910, Georgian era 1910 to 1914, G.M.